Sometimes, losing everything is the only way to discover who truly belongs in your life. What if the day you lost your fortune, your friends vanished, your family stopped calling, and only one old horse remained beside you? In a quiet ranch town in Montana, lived a wealthy businessman named Daniel Harper. Daniel owned hundreds of acres of land, several luxury vehicles, and one of the largest cattle businesses in the county. People admired him. Many wanted to be close to him. His home was always full. Relatives visited often. Friends invited him to expensive gatherings. Business partners constantly praised him. To Daniel, success became identity. "If you have money, you'll never be alone," he often said. Behind his ranch lived an aging horse named Rusty. Rusty had been with Daniel since the early years, back when Daniel was still struggling to build his ranch from nothing. They had spent countless mornings together under the rising sun. But as Daniel became richer, he stopped paying attention to the horse. "You're too old to work now," Daniel said one afternoon, barely glancing at him. Years passed. Then disaster struck. A devastating drought ruined much of his land. Cattle began dying. A failed investment drained his savings. Then came lawsuits and betrayal from business partners he trusted. Everything collapsed. Like a tower built on weak foundations, Daniel's empire crumbled. Within months, he lost almost everything. His trucks were sold. His house was mortgaged. His ranch was nearly gone. But what hurt most was not losing his wealth. It was losing the people around him. Even people who promised, "We'll always be here," became strangers overnight. Some ignored his messages. Others chose silence. No one asked how he was. No one came. For the first time in years, Daniel felt true silence. One cold evening, he sat alone inside an old wooden barn. No food. No money. No one to talk to. Only emptiness. He lowered his head and cried. "So this is what happens when I have nothing left." Then he heard slow footsteps. Soft. Heavy. Familiar. He looked up. Rusty. The old horse. Rusty slowly walked toward him. No words. No expectations. Just presence. The horse stopped beside Daniel and gently rested his head on Daniel's shoulder. That was enough. Daniel broke down completely. He sobbed. "Everyone left, but you stayed." In that moment, something inside him changed. He remembered everything. His pride. His arrogance. His dependence on status. His belief that wealth defined human worth. And the painful truth hit him. He had spent years surrounded by people who loved his success, not him. Daniel looked upward. "God. I was wrong." That night became the beginning of his transformation. The next morning, he made a decision. He would stop waiting for rescue. He would rebuild. From zero. Daniel returned to the land. He worked with his own hands again. He repaired fences. Cleared fields. Carried supplies. Day after day. Rusty stayed beside him. Through freezing mornings. Through exhaustion. Through hunger. Through doubt. Each sunrise taught patience. Each hard day taught discipline. Every drop of sweat reminded him what real strength means. He became humbler. stronger, wiser. Months passed. Then progress came. A small crop succeeded. A local buyer offered partnership. His income slowly returned. Years later, Daniel had rebuilt a stable life. Not as wealthy as before, but far richer in understanding. One afternoon, an old friend visited. With a wide smile, he said, "Daniel, it's good to see you again. We missed you." Daniel simply looked at him. Before, he would have welcomed him with open arms. Now he saw clearly. He smiled calmly. "Thank you. Losing everything taught me who truly stayed during the storm." He looked toward the field. Rusty stood there. Older now. Weaker. But still there. Daniel walked toward him and stroked his face. "The greatest lesson of my life," he smiled through tears, "came from you." Months later, Rusty passed away from old age. Daniel buried him beside the ranch. At the place where his new life began, he placed a wooden marker. It read, "Here rests the friend who stayed when I had nothing left." Every morning, Daniel visited that place. And every visit reminded him of one truth. Money may attract many people, but hardship reveals the loyal ones. Not everyone around you truly cares about you. Many people stay when there is wealth, power, or benefit. But when everything disappears, life reveals who genuinely values your presence. Sometimes, the purest loyalty comes from those who never needed words to prove their love. Daniel no longer chased admiration. He valued peace and genuine connection. If you lost everything today, who do you think would still remain by your side?